It's one of the first pieces of advice your mother ever told you. Don't stare directly at the sun. Through most of human history, we haven't been able to look at the one thing we know is most essential to life itself. But that is all starting to change. It's not ready yet, but this August, Lafayette will join a worldwide revolution in sun viewing as planetarium curator Dave Hostetter unveils the Science Museum's first ever observatory.
Yeah, it's a revolution in how we're understanding the sun because the technology's getting better.
We went from this image in the 1960s to this in the 70s to this in the 90s. And now, the latest images from NASA. So what am I looking at here?
What we're looking at is a hydrogen alpha image of the sun, of a layer of the sun called the chromosphere, which is a thin, hotter layer that's outside the layer that we think of as the surface.
That's our sun. That's the thing that I feel on my arm in the morning.
Yeah. You look at these pictures, and especially for me, I've been doing this a long time, the level of detail is just astonishing. It's a star, and it's a phenomenal thing. You're seeing huge amounts of gases bubbling out of the sun and then falling back down again. The dark areas are cooler areas. When you see the bright spots appear and disappear, you're seeing what are called flares, which are explosions on the sun with energies of perhaps millions of atomic bombs.
To give you some perspective of what we're looking at, this is the size of Earth compared to the sun. We're tiny, real tiny.
You could put something around 1 million or so Earths inside the volume of the sun. It's that big.
But to me, the craziest fact about the sun is this. Whenever you see the sun, you're seeing it as it was 8 minutes ago in the past.
It takes light a certain amount of time to go from one point to the other, and the sun is far enough away that it takes a little over 8 minutes for its light to get to us. If the sun magically vanished, we would not know about it for a little over 8 minutes because the last light that it gave off would still be coming toward us. Everything we see in the sky, we're not only looking off into the distance, we're looking back in time too.
Whoa.